Happy morning to all. Today now we are going to discuss about the chapter is plant reproductions. Previously we learned reproductions and the introduction about reproduction, differentiated into sexual and asexual reproduction. Now this class plant reproductions. Already reproduction it is a special types. It is fundamental processes. So generally there is two type of reproduction. One is called sexual and one is called asexual. Sexually reproduced organism look like it is variation seen, but asexual reproduction held an organism genetically all are is identical, look like a symbol to clone. Sexual reproduction involved two parents. Asexual organism there is only one parents. For a plant, especially in reproductions, there were two, one is called asexual and one is called asexual. Sexual reproduction there is two parents are there, two gamete, male and female, held in meiosis and fertilization. But asexual reproduction in mitosis, vegetative propagation. That's why there is all are is identically same. So now this class, a special type of reproduction plant, asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? It is a formation of new individual plant or cell, single parents, does not involve male and female gamete. This is called asexual reproduction. No any variations in, all are look like a symbol of parents, genetically all are identical, like example of clone. Generally asexual reproduction, also called in plant vegetative reproductions, they are occurred in only one parents, but in various organisms they form different mode of reproduction. For example, yeast in budding. For example, yeast in budding, it is one of type of asexual reproduction in animals. And also spore, reproduced by spore. For example, fungus, especially in conidiospore. For example, aspergillus and also penicillium, etc. Another way, fragmentations in Spirogyra. So another in Hydra, in bud, and some example are another Markansia, for example Jamaica, and also there is regeneration by planaria. So different form of asexual reproduction on different type of animal. But now we can learn reproduction in asexual by plants. Okay, what is vegetative reproduction? Vegetative reproduction, it is one type of asexual reproduction. Generally vegetative reproduction, it is a form of asexual reproduction in plants where the part of plant fall off and develop into new plant without seed or spore. For example, it is developed in new plant without act as a seed. Okay. For example, in the unit of vegetative reproductive structure is called diasporas or vegetative propagales. For example, these are example of vegetative reproductions. Generally vegetative reproduction there are two types. One is called natural method of vegetative reproduction, another one is called artificial method of vegetative reproduction. For example, natural method of vegetative reproductions like root, bud and etc. Generally there is a vegetative reproductions, there is divided into, one is called natural vegetative propagation, another one is artificial vegetative propagation, or natural method, another is called artificial method. Natural vegetative propagation refer to naturally development of new plant without human interaction. But artificial vegetative propagation or artificial method of vegetative reproduction refer to artificial development of new plant by means human interaction. Natural method of vegetative propagations, it occur naturally in plants. The artificial method occur under influenced by man due to some activity. Natural method of it occur root, bulb, corn and tubers occur, rhizome and runner and etc. But an artificial method occur in budding, grafting, layering. Some of the example of plant tissue culture method. Natural vegetative propagation or natural method help in avoid physical barrier in sexual reproduction, but artificial method help in maintaining desirable in character. This is a difference between natural method and artificial method of vegetative reproductions. Some of the examples of vegetative propagation method are there. For example, vegetative reproduction in root, vegetative reproduction in stem, vegetative reproduction in leaves. These are a natural method. Now this class they are continuing the natural method of vegetative reproductions. For these are all the area we can learn. What is area of we are asexual reproduction in plant, different type of mode of asexual reproduction in various animal. What is next vegetative propagation and what are the types of vegetative reproduction. These are all aspects we learn in this video. Next video we can learn what is vegetative reproduction, especially in natural method of reproduction.